Welcome to North Texas Home Connection. I'm your host, Pierce Andrews, and in today's video, we're going to be visiting Lincoln Point. That's in Van Alstyne, Texas, and the home builder is KHovnanian Homes. The interesting thing about this subdivision is it's going to really attract a lot of the people that are wanting to get out of the big city. This home sits on an 85 by 120 lot. Most of these homes are going to be a 3-car garage. They have several different styles that you can choose from. The style in today's home is going to be a farmhouse. There is no mud, there is no PID, there is no PUD. So let's go ahead and step inside and take a tour of this home. As you enter this house, you'll kind of know the vibe. It feels kind of a farmhouse, and thus they call this the farmhouse upgrade package. You have the shiplap walls. Upon entry, you'll have the barn doors. This is the office space right here. This could be a guest bedroom if you wanted it to be. It does have a closet. And having the pocket doors, the barn doors here, you could go ahead and close that off. Kind of notice that it's kind of light and bright coming down the hallway. Off to your left, you're going to have an ensuite. So this does have 2 bedrooms downstairs with a possible third. Good tall ceilings, tall doors. Good sized walk-in closet. You don't see that too often. Then you have the ensuite bathroom. You do have a good amount of storage up underneath the stairs, so KHovnanian is really uses their space wisely. Off to the left, you do have a powder bath for your guests that are visiting. And then check out this cathedral ceiling. This is, of course, the model home, so they have kind of the builder has kind of spiced up the ceiling in here. I call this a cathedral ceiling, but it does have the shiplap on the ceiling and on the fireplace. And then look how light and bright, airy and roomy this room feels. And everything is open, so you can kind of see if you wanted to have a large gathering, you could. You have the breakfast room over here. You have enough spaces for 5 or 6 people on the island. It does have the stainless steel appliances. But check out how big this center island is. That thing is massive. You do have the gas stove, plenty of cabinets. The vent hood, if you like to cook, that does vent outside. That's definitely a must. Then you have a good sized pantry in here also. Kind of poke our head outside, and you'll see how big this lot is. The model home does have the covered patio, and it is stubbed for gas, so if you want to do some barbecuing out here, you could. But look at this backyard. This thing is really large. You have room for a TV over here if you wanted. what I did find out about the people who do what I did find out about the people who design the colors and everything, they're out of New York. So everything is really matched well. The floors are, give it really a light and bright feel to it. So this is your laundry room, really large room. Kind of see how much room you'd have in here, enough room to put a washer and dryer and an upright freezer. This area goes out to the garage. You do have a little area coming in from the garage that's a little mud room. Hang your coats, your umbrellas, your boots. Really nice touches they've done to this home. So we have the owner's suite right here. You'll kind of notice the raised ceiling to give it a little bit more elevation to the ceiling. Do have the barn door to kind of give that kind of flow with the farmhouse feel. Check out the way that they've designed this master bath. You have two separate vanities. The shower's large enough that you could fit a whole family in here if you wanted to. You have the master closet over here, plenty of room to put whatever you need to do for your wardrobe. You do have a linen closet in here. A lot of the new homes these days don't have that. So if you look at the treads on the stairs are matched with the farmhouse theme. It's very clean. It's very clean looking. Up here, the way they've designed this game room, media room, you could put a pool table. You could have your media room over here, just like they have. The way that they show this over here, you could actually put a shuffleboard. That would be just perfect for over in this area. You'll kind of notice the trim around the doors too. Kind of has that farmhouse theme. So I'm here with Jessica Cox. She's a salesperson with KHovnanian at
Lincoln Point.
Lincoln Point. Thank you. Been a long day. So anyway, so someone walks in the house, and what is going to differentiate KHovnanian from another builder?
I think the biggest thing is that we've been around since 1959. We are continuously changing with the times. We've curated our looks program, which is designed by a professional New York designer with multiple different packages. It's not your average builder where you get A, B, C. We have our elements, our farmhouse, classic, and loft packages, but then there's 6 palettes in between each one of those. And you'll actually notice that the floors go with the countertops, it all is very fluid versus going to a design center and seeing a 4x4 square. You don't know how it's all actually going to look until the very end.
Right. Okay. So as far as how you build the home, how is that as far as energy efficiency?
Energy efficiency is top notch. It's very important. Our homes are extremely quality. Like, quality is going to be something that we strive on. And it doesn't matter which product line, from our first time home buyer to our move up final home, the quality is going to be the same no matter what the finish out is.
Okay. A little bit off subject here. Tell me about Van Alstyne. A lot of people are moving here from outside of the state. And so tell me the vibe, the feel, what you're going to get in the school district, things to do around Van Alstyne, and just who is moving here.
I think everybody who wants to not have the congestion of McKinney, Frisco, Plano, it definitely, people are moving here. It's going to get busy just like those areas. Right now we're sitting at about 8,000 people. They're expecting about 30,000 by 2030. Schools are top notch. Chamber of Commerce does a ton of events. 2 weeks ago there was a wine festival downtown. Last month there was a margarita festival, margarita crawl. They have something with live music every month over the next couple months, a splash day. They actually have an amphitheater downtown. Restaurants that are mom and popped. Bill Smith's moved up here from McKinney after being in downtown McKinney for 6 decades. It's all growing. Everybody comes out here to where you can still walk downtown, have that good feel, but you're not squished together. You can slow it down, your lifestyle, a little bit.
Okay.
Some cool things about Lincoln Point themselves, which I know you won't find anywhere else within the DFW Metroplex, is probably going to be, we are on 85 by 120 foot lot standard. That's gives
big.
us
That's big.
A massive backyard. It is a pocket community to where you could actually get to know your neighbors. There's only 2 ways in and out, which are honestly right next to each other, so kids can ride their bikes. You don't have to worry about any of that. But you could still have a jungle gym or a pool or a little backyard oasis to call your own, but you're not looking at acreage. So the maintenance is still a little bit on the lower side. With us being that spread out, we're able to have anywhere between 2 to 4 car garages, but it's not your average 10 feet in between each home.
Oh, okay.
I like to say you don't have to pass the sugar through the window. You can actually walk over if you need to borrow something.
There you go. So this is not in a pit or a mud, so you're not paying that. What are the taxes here?
My taxes are 2.43, no mud, no pit, which is very rare in new home construction nowadays.
Oh, sure. Good. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing that. A lot of sales reps, the new homes are so timid about telling about the product, and I really appreciate you, kind of speaking up and selling your product.
Absolutely, and I look forward to a partnership in the future too.
Okay, thanks.